Yep, the Greek doctor here. Today I'm gonna teach you how you're gonna install your oil pan in your LS engine without leaks. We're gonna go through all the steps, all the tools, and all the parts you need. On the description, you're gonna find links to follow you on my new website, so you can buy all of that parts you need to install it. And now we're gonna go step by step to show you exactly how we can close it. First, I'm gonna start with the parts, what parts we need. So most of the LS oil pans, they have the same exactly screws, which you can find all that collection on my website. It's on the description. The most difficult is these long screws, which they're going on this side on the oil pan. All the rest of them, it's exactly the same screw. I like these ones with the head and the 10 because it's easy to remove them when you have to remove them, and they are actually very good. This one is the 10.9 and they have all of them the same torque spec except the two long ones. The two long ones need to be careful. The glue I'm using, which you can find in the description, is the AC Delco one. It's my favorite, it's what GM suggests. I know it's a little bit more expensive than the other glues you guys find, but if you don't want to have leaks in your LS engine, you need to follow these exactly steps. Step 3 for the key of the success is to use GM parts. This is original GM. You can find this one as well on my website. I put it on the description. After we have cleaned it up exactly and perfect all the surface of the engine, the way I do it is this one, and it's a reason for that. For the side between the gasket and the oil pan, you don't need to put any glue. Don't put any glue. You're gonna make it worse. Get the screws and we go inside. What's the trick? It's not cost you anything to support. If you wanna watch more educational videos like that, please comment below, ask me your questions, please subscribe on my channel. Let me know what you think. The doctor is here. All the links is down below. Everything you can find on the website. We have some t-shirts now, some hoodies. Please go support the website. You support me and you give me the push to do more, and I know you guys are there and I know you guys like what you saw. If we put the Loctite now and we go through the Robert, the glue stuck behind outside. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna install all the screws in the oil pan with the gasket, and if you see, they stay there, stay exactly where they need to be. On the kit of the screws I have on my website, I put more screws because the oil pans vary, and if you see, we have here one hole less. If you see here, some of the oil pans they have that, some of the oil pans they don't. We go with the track oil pan on this application. We put all of them, even the small ones. So now we know they are all exactly where it needs to be. We're gonna apply Loctite first on the screws. You see, it's always clean. Blue Loctite. You don't need to put that much, but make sure you put some. I usually put the blue Loctite and I leave it that way. Now the Loctite is going everywhere on the thread. It's gonna take me a minute to do that. After we take out the glue, we're gonna go and install the glue only on 4 places in the block. The block is super clean. We need to pay attention on that. The most important thing, to put glue only on the back and the front plate where they connect with the block. That's the only 4 places we need to put Loctite. We don't need to put a lot, but we need to put only there, okay? So let's go do that. Next step, what we need to do on the connections with the rear plate and the front plate, we have these lines. Over there, we need to apply a gasket. Check. Check. You see, I'm not putting too much, but I'm not putting it too little, okay? Check. And check. The gaskets, the screws, and exactly the glue I'm using is the key of the success. As well, the torque specs. So now we have everything over there, and they are everything connect. You're gonna go slowly to apply. We find exactly the screws, and I'm gonna start with a 3/8 10 millimeters here. So I want to do the beginning of the screws of all of them. Don't skip that part. Don't screw it all the way down. We're gonna work slow and moving lower. You can go and do that by hand, like I'm gonna do it now, so I can show you with the 8 millimeters on the back. Or you can go and do it with the electric gun. These screws, the 10 millimeters, they need to be torqued at 18 foot-pounds. We're gonna go on 20, I suggest you, with my screws, because they are better, they are stronger. And it's 9 millimeters for the back. Okay, what we're doing now is we just try to make a touch. When we make it almost touch, we're gonna take the torque wrench. We're gonna start with 18 foot-pounds. I'm gonna do first the 2 middle ones. And we're gonna work our way X out. Always start with 18 and work your way out to 20. When you use my screws, 18 foot-pounds, it's for the stock one. I'm gonna go touch these ones a little bit more in, all the way back, the very long screws. Okay, now we're gonna go to 20 foot-pounds. and we're gonna retorque everything. I'm gonna start for this corner over here. As you see, 2 more pounds. See, this one was loose. I forgot to torque it before. So now we are sure everything is torque. One more time this one, one more time this one. Now we're gonna take the number 8 and we're gonna go down to 9 foot-pounds. And we're gonna torque the long one. That's it. Now we're gonna mark it, because I like to mark everything to make sure they are exactly on the spot I leave them. And now I know everything is glue, everything is installed correctly, and I never gonna have leak for this oil pan. It's not cost you anything to subscribe on my channel, but for me means the world. Let's wake up this animal named YouTube and let's share more knowledge. Let me know how do you find this video. It was educational for you. Go check my Instagram, TGD Margaritis, the Greek doctor. Go check my other videos. I'm talking about racing. Go check what happened in Formula Drift last year. And if you want to know about your junkyard engine and how you're gonna take it, I'm gonna put here on the description how you can find the way and how you can check your junkyard engine. I think that's enough. Let's go eat.